anchor person, Dora Smarmy.
Good evening. I'm Doris Marmy, and welcome to Distraction News, where we give you the news and then ask you 5 questions about what we've just reported. So make sure you're not distracted. Now, for our top story today, submarines. A submarine is a ship that travels underwater. They are tube-shaped so that they can move swiftly through the water. Early subs had to surface every few hours to get air for the crew and for the engines. Modern subs can produce air by using electricity to get oxygen from seawater. When the crew wants to make the submarine dive, the ballast tanks at the rear and the front are flooded with seawater, giving the sub weight and allowing it to sink. Then, the diving fins are tilted down. To resurface quickly, the tanks are flushed out with compressed air. To climb slowly, the diving fins are tilted upwards and the sub glides towards the surface. Submarines have a very strong shell to keep from being crushed by underwater pressure. The hull is often made of steel or titanium. Some U.S. subs will patrol for 60 days at a time, sometimes never even surfacing. Okay, so man your periscopes and let's see how well you were able to remember the facts. Why are submarines tube-shaped? To move swiftly through water, because sailors love cigars, or it's a pretty shape. The answer is to move swiftly through water. Modern subs get oxygen from where? Trees grown inside the sub? Seawater? Or a really big snorkel? The answer is seawater. What happens when the submarine tanks are filled with water? The sailors all take baths. They use it for aquariums. Or the submarine sinks. The answer is the submarine sinks. When the tanks are flushed out quickly, the sub does what? Explodes, makes a gassy sound like your Uncle Charlie, or resurfaces quickly. The correct answer is resurfaces quickly. And finally, why do submarines have a strong shell? To keep fish out? To protect its soft, chewy center? Or to keep it from being crushed by the water pressure? The answer is to keep it from being crushed by the water pressure. Well, that story was quite deep, didn't you think? And there was simply oceans of information. Okay, not oceans, but a lot. Enough to fill a ballast tank. Anyway, I guess that's all the time we have for today, but remember, don't ever let anything distract you from watching Distraction News. So long.
This has been Distraction News with your favorite cardboard cutout anchor person, Dora Smarmy.